Hi, and welcome to Coinrule. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how you can make the most out of your use of Coinrule. Let's talk about operators. The operators allow you to create complete trading strategies, which will help you plan the entry and exit orders of each trade. It's important to once again underline the difference between the then and the anytime operators. The difference between then and anytime is the first action's timing compared to the anytime operator's timing. Then implies that the two parts of the rule will happen in sequence. The first part of the rule needs to wait for the second to execute before it will run again. In this way, you can only have one trade open at any time, and the rule will run all the way from top to bottom and then start again if there are more executions left. If you use the anytime operator, the first part of the rule will run independently from the second. It will always execute if the triggering condition is met. For each execution in the first part of the rule, a new sequence will be created in parallel. Rules like this open multiple trades at the same time. And to have more control over the number of executions, we recommend using the no more than once option in the execute section, where you can specify how often you want the first part of the rule to actually execute. We can, for example, limit it to max once every day. Let's talk a bit more about some of the additional settings options that are available with Coinrule. You have the market cap filter. If you run a rule on all the coins available on the market, the bot could also pick coins with very low market caps. Other than adding potential additional risk to your portfolio, these coins could have low liquidity, which would cause trading at not good prices, so you might end up paying much more for that coin than you were planning to. If you go into the settings page again, you can set up a minimum threshold, which allows you to have more control over the coin's minimum market cap that the bot will trade at. If you select in the market cap setting, the bot will not buy coins with market cap below, for example, in this case, $50 million. You can define the minimum capitalization you require and run your rules and know that the rule will not buy any coins below that specific market cap. One more indicator we should talk about is the rule and profit indicator. If entering a trade is difficult, sometimes deciding a good time to close it can also be challenging. If you're not sure of the best time to sell the coin or buy them back, you can set a specific value for loss or profit to trigger the order. You can do that again. Let's talk for a moment about another indicator. If entering a trade is difficult, sometimes deciding a good time to close it can be even more tricky. That's why we have the so-called rule and profit indicator. If you're not sure of the best time to sell the coins or buy them back, you can set a specific value for loss or profit that will trigger the execution of your order. If you have the then operator selected, you can select if rule is in profit by at least 1%, sell the coin back. On the other hand, you can also use the if rule is in loss by at least 1% to then sell and exit your trade. Let's talk for a moment about how we can optimize strategies for Coinrule. Running an automated trading strategy gives you the possibility of strictly planning which conditions the trading system should execute your trades at. You will be able to see an overview of the bot's performance at any time in the activity log, as was demonstrated to you before. You will be able to find an overview of all your trades, and in real time you can check if the performances are as good as expected. If not, you could see what went wrong with each trade. Did the bot buy too late? Was the stop loss too tight? Should you set up a more conservative take profit? Check the price chart to look for tweaks on your risk parameters so that you don't make the same mistakes again. A loss or a missed profit always represent an opportunity for improving your trading system in just a few clicks. How can you check if you missed opportunities? You can do that by using Coinrule together with TradingView. TradingView is a handy tool for a trader. Launching an automated trading strategy and keeping an eye on current market conditions can improve your returns. If you want to build a strategy to buy the dip, you can check the charts to find the price percentage that could allow you to optimize your system. If the price is moving sideways, some specific setup may perform better. For example, you could buy when the RSI is low within a short time frame and then buy when it reaches overbought levels. If you expect volatility, you can use strategies based on moving averages. For example, buying when the MA9 crosses above the MA50 and selling when the MA9 crosses below. We use our TradingView account to share new trading scripts that you can backtest in real time on TradingView. You can then run these strategies easily with Coinrule. You can find Coinrule on TradingView by searching for people and Coinrule, and then looking at our scripts where you can see both the backtest results, read about the strategy, and then see how you could run it on Coinrule. It's very easy. Now let's go back into the rule page and talk about using multiple conditions. Combining multiple conditions allows you to create advanced trading strategies and execute the orders precisely when the market conditions meet your requirements. Each indicator provides a different signal. Using two or more indicators provides an opportunity for you to seize that specific setup on the market. If you want to jump on a strong trend when buying, you may want confirmation of the volume. In this way, you can set up a rule to buy if the price increases by 5%, while the volume increases by at least 50%. You can also create multiple setups for moving averages in the same condition block. You can combine the use of a moving average with the RSI to get the best of these two complementary indicators. For example, if the RSI is lower than 40, let's say in a time frame of 1 day, and the MA50 is lower than the price in the same time frame, this could indicate a good opportunity to buy a certain coin. That's just one example of many possibilities. Let's dive a bit deeper into this and talk about time frames. Have you ever noticed that advanced traders tend to analyze the charts between different time frames? You may be trading on a short time frame and missing the big picture when not looking at the higher time frame. A very exciting feature that Coinrule offers is to apply different time frames on the selected indicators in the condition block. For example, you may want to buy the short-term dip on a low RSI, like here, while the price is above the MA50, let's say, or let's say MA100, on a higher time frame, such as 1 week. That's just one example of many. If you want to protect your portfolio, in times of a downtrend, you should first identify the right market conditions to optimize your strategy. For example, if the MA100 is greater than the price, just select this, is greater than the price on a daily time frame, then you could sell on short-term price rallies and buy back at a lower price. And you can, of course, select different MA triggers throughout your strategy and specify the conditions just as you might want. In this way, adding the multiple indicators on the different time frames will allow you to have the rule running automatically only when market conditions are more favorable. You can find more strategies and tutorials in our knowledge base, which you can access through the Help Center here. In our knowledge base, we regularly share trading strategies, trading ideas, and tips. You can also join our Telegram community to always stay up to date on all new strategies and discussions. If you have any questions, you can always reach us at support@coinrule.io or talk to us via the chat down here. Thank you so much for your attention and trade safely.